Good morning, it's day 2 and I've woken up to a lovely day. It's going to be another hot one, I think. Just having one of my 3-in-1 coffees. No idea what time it is. My phone's charging at the moment, but I reckon it's about 6 AM maybe. But yeah, had not the best night's sleep, to be honest. My legs really ache. I think it's from carrying a heavy bag and obviously doing lots of miles. The grass is dry, which I'm quite surprised about, so getting out's not going to be too bad, and my tent's nice and dry as well, so packing that away is going to be good. Yeah, so going to crack on today, maybe go for a little sea swim, have a bit of a wash and see what I can find along the way. Okay, it's 7:30 in the morning. I've just packed away my campsite. Took me forever trying to get my bag packed. I swear if I had one more thing, I don't think I could fit any more in my bag. But it does feel a bit lighter today, probably because I don't have 3 litres of water weighing me down, so I need to find some water. This is the field I camped in. Climbed over this gate to get in. Which I've got to do now. I'm back on the road, no path here. But yeah, walking up the southern coastline today, I think. So I'm hoping there'll be some nice cliffs and some nice views. So I'm sure I'll show you those later. Look at that for a view. There's my camp spot for last night, but I didn't know it was there. Plus I don't know actually how you get down. But yeah, I think I'm in a place called Hillway. Looks like there's going to be some uphill coming up soon. But yeah, very pretty. Just been walking this dirt track for the past 20 minutes. Here's that monument that lady suggested to where I camped last night. I mean, this view is pretty spectacular. You can see Portsmouth in the distance, that little marina I walked past yesterday. But to be honest, it's quite windy up here, so I'm happy with where I slept last night. It was very secluded and I felt quite safe. Another epic view, that is Sandown Beach. Tankers in the distance. There's the monument I just walked past. So I'm 5k in, I'm in a place called Yavaland, and I've just found my first drinking water tap, which is handy. I'm gonna go and sit on the beach now, have a bit of food, and might go for a dip, soothe the old legs and have a little bit of a wash and wake me up a bit. Just had my second breakfast, a little bit of mackerel fillets and tomato sauce, delicious. I'm on this lovely beach, look at that. Woohoo! And now it's time to go for a swim. That was cold, but it was nice. Oh, there's showers in there, is there? On the side of the building. Oh, that might be better, thanks. Apparently there's showers around there. Okay, no, there wasn't showers around there, so I'm going to finish off, give myself a little clean. It's definitely woken me up, and I'm going to smell a lot nicer than I did 10 minutes ago. Oh, that was a good little pit stop. I'm full with water again now. I'm clean, I'm fresh, I'm a little bit more awake than I was an hour ago. So the next few miles should be a little bit more pleasant. I just spoke to another hiker actually whilst I was having a shower, and he's actually done this hike twice. He's now doing it the opposite way around to what he did last time, and last night he camped by a zoo which is just there, and he said he got woken up by the roar of a lion, which is quite funny. And he slept in a bivvy, which seems to me, every hiker that I've met so far always sleeps in bivvies, but a bit too small for my liking. Anyway, this is the view I've got now. That's where I had breakfast a minute ago, and I'm guessing I'm going around this headland. Just entering Sandown. Nice pier here. Very touristy, lots of hotels. There's a Premier Inn just there. But yeah, lots of ice cream parlours and stuff like that. This is what I'm talking about. Full English, look at that. Thought I ought to get something, give me some energy. I'm pretty flagging to be honest, and it's quite early still and I've got a long way to go. But I don't have much food. Just walking through Shanklin right now. Check out that lift. Goes up the cliff there. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's very touristy. Lots of people on the beach, lots of parasols, lots of deck chairs, lots of ice cream. Nice though, but I'm looking forward to going up on these cliffs. It's a bit more isolated. Bit late in the day for this sign. Anyone watching this in the future, we lost 1 penalties. Boo. Well, I've never seen a thatched cottage on a beach before. It's pretty amazing. And I just spoke to a local guy who told me that if I carry along the beach up here, go around this headland, it takes me to a waterfall, and then a bit further around I can get back onto the coastal path. It's a bit risky because of the tide and whatnot, but he seems to think that it won't come back in until like 5 PM, and it's a lot more interesting walk. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm strictly not going to go on the proper coastal path, but I'm going to go back on it, and this is, to be fair, the proper coastal path because I'm on the beach and I get to see a waterfall, which sounds pretty cool. Very pleased I chose to come this way. Sometimes it's good to listen to a bit of local advice. But yeah, I'm pretty much the only one on this beach right now, and the view and the cliffs are pretty epic. Could literally be anywhere. New Zealand, Hawaii, anywhere. It's amazing. Look at that, look how high it is. This would be the dream camp spot. Isolated, perfect beach, so nice. It's one hell of a coastline. I just walked all the way from around there. Just there is where that monument was. But yeah, this camp spot would be perfect, although landslide might be an issue. Oh look, there's a, don't know if you can hear that, some bird of prey up there making that racket. I hope this isn't the waterfall that guy was talking about, because it's a bit rubbish if it is. I'm pretty sure it's around here. But yeah, this is so nice. Very isolated, off the beaten path a little bit. so nice. I'm literally the only one here. There's a few kayakers out at sea just there. But yeah, really nice. Just met a family actually a few kilometres back who actually offered me to stay in their house for the night, have a shower and a proper bed, which was really kind of them, but it's only quite early in the morning, so I can't really take that. But had they have asked me later on in the day, I probably would have said yes. But oh my god, look at that! There's a little waterfall over there. I wonder if this is a smaller part of the bigger one that guy said. We'll go and check it out. Well, I'm not sure if this is the waterfall which that guy meant, but it's nice nonetheless, and I'm sure it's going to be very refreshing if I dip my head in for 2 seconds. I don't kill myself. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I'll go in the cave, get the bag wet a bit. How cool is that? Could have camped in here. That's refreshing. But it's a good job GoPros are waterproof. I don't care too much about my bag, it's so hot. It will dry out very quickly. Look at that. I'm hoping there's a bigger waterfall around the corner, but even if there isn't, that was so nice. And I got to go in a little cave. Got a lot of rock scrambling to do for the next few minutes, I think. I don't know how long it goes on for, but I am well and truly by myself now. But, whoa, look at that. I much prefer places like this, a bit more isolated, no tourists. When I'm the only one, it's much nicer. Feel like you're on adventure. Oh, probably can't see that, it's a nice sailboat coming around the corner. Hello. Does this lead round to the main coastal path, do you know?
Yeah, you go along to the Bond Church well, you don't have to go that far. You come along this in the toilet.
Okay.
Little toilets that goes up onto the coastal path.
Thank you. That's nice to see an actual concrete path.
I know.
That was a long
Well, you can walk all the way into Bender along this.
Yeah?
If you want. You can go up by the church, very steep.
I think I'll go back to the coastal path. That was enough. All the precarious. Well, yesterday I started in Fishbourne. I've just been walking around.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where'd you come today?
Where was it?
Shanklin? Is that down?
Near where that monument on the hill is, on the headland.
Near Bembridge, further down.
Yeah, a little bit further around though. But yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, no, it's so nice.
Years and years ago, a friend and I did the coast to coast walk at Lapland's.
That's on the list.
Do that.
Is that the one up north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes across the Pennines.
That's the one, yeah.
Across the Pennines, over the Yorkshire Dales and Moors.
Oh, well, I'm definitely going to do that one.
That's a fun one because you can dip your toe in the sea one side and in the sea.
Yeah, that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's quite a good idea. All right.
Well,
Well,
a lot of rain.
did you? Oh, that's never nice, is it?
Oh, we're very glad we did it.
I mean, this is nice with the sun, but also it's very hot.
I know.
I need a lot of water and I'm sweating a lot, but
No.
at least when it's raining, you got more energy.
Well, you could always go in the sea.
I have. I went for a dip this morning. It was quite nice actually, it woke me up a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to crack on.
Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
As much fun as those precarious seaweed infested rocks were, I'm actually quite glad to be back on like some normal path. Very pretty here, lots of nice sailboats, some really lovely looking cottages, but they've got a nice view all year round. So I'm going to carry on. I don't think I'm on the coastal path still, so I don't know if I'm actually making it longer or shorter or harder or easier for myself, but I mean, I think this is probably the nicer option, and apparently if I carry on this path it will lead me to Ventnor, and that's where I can get onto the coastal path again, I think. So yeah. So I'm back on the coastal path, but that lady I just spoke to 2 minutes ago told me about a 11th century church up here, which is meant to be really nice. A little stone church. And although I'm going back on myself, I feel like it'd be a shame to miss it, even if it is up a load of stairs and probably quite far away. I found the church, it wasn't that far. It was only like 2 minutes up that stair set. The old church of Boniface or something. I wonder if it's open. It is. Another church on another hike. I might rest in here for a little bit. It's nice to just relax in churches sometimes, because they're peaceful and nice and cool. The Isle of Wight skate park could probably do with a bit of investment and a bit of a better budget, but to be honest, I'd have had a good time on this. You don't get much better views than that for a skate park. Look at that. Oh, for those that don't know, I used to skateboard when I was younger, and I still kind of do to get about, but I used to be really into doing all the tricks and stuff. I'm now in Ventnor, and there's some really nice cascada waterfall designed by Edgar J. Harvey, and look, there's a kiddies paddling pool with the island in the middle. It's the shape of the Isle of Wight, so I can show you where I started. So I started, I think, about here, and so far I've walked around and I think I'm about there-ish now. Admiring your Harley. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Just entered Steep Hill Cove. It's really nice. It's like almost like a film set. Loads of little quirky buildings and little cafes and restaurants and stuff. I mean, look at that, a thatched cottage on the beach. So nice. I'm on a very rural track now, following the coastline. Look at the beaches, they're so nice. If it's like this for the next 10 or so miles, there's a chance I might get a beach like that to camp on tonight. But I'm not going to be over optimistic because I know what can happen. Just stopped for a bit of lunch. It's so hot, and to be honest, this is the only bit of shade I could find. I'm on this trail and I'm sat right in the middle of the walkway, so if anyone comes I'm right in their way. But I was starting to feel a bit wobbly. It must be almost 30 degrees now. It's probably as hot as when I did the South Downs Way. But yeah, look at where I am on this track. Got a bit of pasta on the go, so if anyone comes down, Hopefully they can shimmy past. Ah, but man, do I need this food. I'm starting to feel a bit dizzy. And as soon as I just put the camera down, some people came round the corner. But I had to turn the gas off because I didn't want to set them on fire. But they weren't too bothered, so that's good. Some spicy chicken flavoured noodles with a bit of cheese to make it a bit more stodgy and filling. A bit more protein. Hopefully this should sort me out. Yes, look at that. Hot. It's pretty dreamy. With these wild flowers. Really nice. But my word, is it hot. That's one hell of a view, and that's one hell of a drop down there. Oh, I am so thirsty and tired, but really enjoying it still. Could just do with some water. I don't know when that will be because it looks like a lot of fields to me. Currently walking through a nice bit of shaded forest, which is well needed to be honest, because the past few miles have just been in the middle of some fields with no shade or anything, so it's nice to have a bit of shade and a bit of cool breeze on me. But I really need to find some water because I've totally run out. I'm almost at the very southerly point, so I'll speak to you again when I get there and show you that. And here it is, the most southerly point of the Isle of Wight. And it looks like a Spitfire, but it's not, flying across the sky. Yeah, so hello France, or rather bonjour France. Across there is France. The southern tip of the Isle of Wight. I made it. Just need to walk round to the top tip now, then I'm almost back to where I started. Whew, I am high up. Looks like an amazing beach down there. Don't know how you get to that though. But yeah, it's just cliff top now for ages I think. Just had my first glimpse of the, I think it's called the Pinnacles. Probably just about make them out on the GoPro. And then in the distance over there is mainland England. I'm guessing that might be Bournemouth. But I just spoke to a guy just a few seconds ago and he doesn't think there's any luck with water anytime soon. So there's a house there. I'm gonna trek across this field. There's a bloke on a scrambler motorbike doing donuts in the garden. I'll just hope that he's kind enough to give me some water. Otherwise I'm gonna start to panic and may die of thirst. Oh, I feel like Theresa May running through a field of wheat. Oh, not the easiest field to get past, but doable. Bit of a pain. Please give me some water. This house. This is fun. Stinging nettles. Little neck. Brambles. Potential risk of falling into a ditch, which is highly likely. Oh man, I'm about 4 meters to victory, but that 4 meters is riddled with booby traps. Ouch. Do I just go for it? This is when trousers would come in handy. I think I found a better route. My legs are stung to anything. Ow! Is this a better route? Probably. Oh no, it's not. Oh, right, I'm just gonna walk up here and see if there's a better exit strategy further up. Really hope there is. Things you do for water. Yes, I made it. All right. How's it going? Yeah, don't suppose you got any water, do you? Can I come around? Thank you. Cheers, mate. You beauty. They seem to be having a party, but they seem friendly enough. Hello, mate.
How's it going, mate?
Good, yeah.
Some water?
Yeah,
You got a bottle?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
It's alright if I give you a couple of bottles.
Yeah, I'll fill them both up.
Thank you, appreciate that. Because I didn't know if there's any water further around.
Right, yeah.
You having a party?
Yeah, we're on a barbecue.
Nice.
You want a burger, yeah?
Oh, I wouldn't say no, but I don't want to intrude.
You got a spare sausage? Yeah, give mate a sausage. What's your name, sorry?
Phil.
Phil, this is Phil, everyone.
Hello.
He's an old mate of mine from when I was in the IRA. yeah, sausage.
Sorry to intrude your little party.
Alright.
I've just been hiking and run out of water, and I don't know if there's any water further around, so
Well, you'd be a better way before you see anything else, right?
Where are you going to?
I'm just walking around the whole thing, so yeah, and I ran out of water about 3 miles up there, so
What a day to do it.
oh, it's so hot, but it's good though. I'm enjoying it. You guys got the right idea. Ciders and a barbecue.
Much easier than walking around the island.
Look what I got. Full of water, nice cold water. Had to intrude their party and barbecue. I never got that sausage they promised, but I got the water and that's all that matters. So yeah, back on the coastal path. Got to get over there now somehow. Don't fancy walking over that field of wheat again. I think there's a track up here that takes me back there. Look at that. I want to be down there on that beach, but it's far. Hell of a drop if I jump down. Look at this. Oh, and I've got water. Woo! So nice here. Decided to have a little chill. I mean, you don't get many views better than that, really. Yes. Look at that for a view. I guess I'll be walking all along the coastline here, all the way to the pinnacles, and then I think it starts to loop back round, and then I start going back to where I began, and I guess somewhere over that hill will be the end point. Done exactly 30 kilometers today, and to greet me, just 2 dinosaurs. No big deal. Enemy. Right. Random. Just another random dinosaur. What is it for Isle of Wight and random dinosaurs? What's this one? Ah, it's a velociraptor. Oh man, I was really hoping I'd get to the beach down here, but that looks sketchy as anything. Plus there's a sign here that says, path closed, danger, do not enter. Path closed due to unsafe ground conditions caused by coastal erosion and landslip. So yeah, I think I'll give that one a miss. But there's another chine. This is a chine. I think it's like a valley type thing. About a mile up there. So I hope there's a path to the beach there. People have been down there because I can see footprints on the beach. If there's any chance to sleep on the beach tonight, this is it. There's like no one around, isolated, picture perfect, got the sunset. Oh, I hope I can get to the beach. Look at that. I hope this GoPro does this justice. But that is one hell of a view. I've got about another 15 minutes walk to a place called Shepherd's Chine, and I'm hoping that will lead me down to the beach where I can camp for the night. Fingers crossed. Okay, I can see people on the beach just down there, which is very promising. So I should be able to get down, and what is also good news is that the cliffs are very sort of shallow rolling to the beach. I was a bit concerned because further back that way there were like sheer cliff edges, and the erosion looked pretty nasty, and the risk of a landslide looked quite high, and I didn't really fancy getting buried alive in my tent. So this could be good news. Okay, I found a way down to the beach. A bit of a scramble, but it should get me there. These guys up there, look, they're also camping in the night. I think they're planning to have a little party. They've got beers and a barbecue and stuff. Oh man, I wish I could have a barbecue. But yeah, at least tonight I shall be camping on the beach. Woohoo! The dream has come reality. Yeah. And it's so isolated, I'm not going to get bothered, I don't think. Famous last words. Nice little pond. Yes, I made it. Woohoo! Right, now to find my spot. Yeah, these cliffs don't look too bad. Not going to be any crazy landslips in the night, I don't think. But yeah, what a spot to watch the sun go down. Don't get much better than that. Obligatory end of the day bag on floor shot. Found my spot. Look at that. This will do. See how far I've done. Strava, what are you saying? Oh, 36.5k. Stop that. Finish. And relax. That was a good day. Tiring, hot, but good. And what a way to end. So I think I'm gonna have a little sunset swim before I set my tent up. It's very calm. The floor is nice and level, so good place to pitch my tent. And then once I pitch my tent, cook some food. Annoyingly, I didn't manage to get any pesto or pasta sauce, so it's going to be bland gnocchi for tonight, which is a shame. But I'm going to try and spice it up with some cheese and maybe some mackerel, which might be interesting. Yeah, so I'll speak to you when the tent is all erected. Time for a swim. Oh yeah, that's nice on the old feet. Whew, my feet ache and sting from stinging nettles. And that salt is making it sting, but I'm not complaining. Whew. What a lovely way to end the day. I hope, oh it's cold. I hope the tide doesn't come too far in. I don't think it will. I think it's probably as far as it will go. And look, there's as much landslip, oh it's cold, as I think there's been, so I think I'm safe. Nice. Right, let's go for a swim. Oh, it's so cold. Look at that. Oh, can't touch the floor. I'm not sure how nice tonight's dinner is going to be. Gnocchi mixed with sardines and tomato sauce and a bit of cheese, yum. But I can't complain about the view. Look at that. There's a few people left on the beach. A few fishermen and a few groups having barbecues, etc. But it's so nice. Tide's going out. I'm a little bit concerned the tide's going to come in the night. I've slept on the beach before and that was running through my mind, so hopefully it won't keep me up. But I think when I arrived, the high tide was just before I arrived and it wasn't up the beach, so I should be okay. And if it does, it's like flat as a pancake. It's not going to come in really fast, and if it does, I can just move the tent back. But yeah, I'll let you know how the gnocchi and sardines go. I mean, it looks nice. It's really hot on my foot where the burner was. I mean, it's full of protein and carbs, but will it taste nice? Here goes. Quite fishy. But you know what? It's actually not too bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be anyway. She'll fill a hole at least. Right, the sun's just about to go down, so I think that's me for today. Just having a little coffee before I chill and maybe do a bit of stargazing. How romantic by myself. But nah, all good. Speak to you in the morning.